How's it going, everybody? So I went ahead and deleted my save file to go ahead and start over again for the stream. Welcome to my realm, located beyond both time and space. It is well that thou art here. I am that which humans call Arceus. Now, I wish to know thine appearance. What is thy name? So we'll go ahead and go with Arcexian. Arcexian. Soon thou shalt find thyself in a world strange to thee. A world inhabited by wondrous creatures that humans call Pokemon. Arcexian. Seek out all Pokemon, and thou shalt find me once more. My Samsung. Pokemon Legends Arceus. So far I played about 2 hours, maybe a little bit more last night, just to try it out. Wake up! Oh, do wake up, won't you? Are you alive, my boy? You gave me quite the shock falling from the sky like that. But thank goodness, you seem unharmed. Who are you? I'd like to ask you the same. I mean, you fell out of the sky. You understand? Come now, who in the world does that? I must say, your clothing is unusual. You wouldn't happen to have an acquaintance in these parts, would you? I doubt it. I see. You seem to be in a bit of a pickle. Might I offer some directions? Do you have somewhere around here you could stay? No, nowhere. So you don't know anyone here, and you don't even know where to spend the night. Well, this is a proper pickle indeed. Are you quite sure you're able to survive? I don't know what to do. I see. Well, no gentleman would abandon a person in such need. Crow. Foom. Plish splash. Oh my, I had completely forgotten. I just caught up to these 3 runaway Pokemon when you tumbled out of the sky. It's almost as It's almost as if they knew you would appear here. But do you even know what a Pokemon is? Of course I do. My, that's a relief. Though you fell from the sky, it seems we have some common ground, eh? Yes, well, these 3 Pokemon belong to me, mysterious creatures that they are. Oh yes, and what might your name be? Oh, so you're called Artexian. That name has quite the ring to it. I imagine it must have some lovely meaning. Oh, but I do apologize, I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Laviton. I'm something of a Pokemon professor. That is to say, I'm a scholar seeking to deepen our understanding of Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon such as these here... Oh, blast and bother. My darling Pokemon, why must you run away from me again? I'm terribly sorry, but do you think you could help me round them up? I beg you. Wait, you 3. Wait! Alright, so now we gotta catch the 3. There's a glowing, beeping object over there. You found something that resembles a phone. It's probably your phone, but it's changed shape. You feel a strange power emanating from it. A message appeared on the screen. I bestow upon thee this Arc phone and thy mission. Seek out all Pokemon. Will do. Alas, yet another miss. Aha, I'm glad you've come to my rescue, my new friend from the sky. I tried catching my little runaways by tossing some Pokeballs their way, but I'm not the best at this sort of thing, you see. I'd love to give you a go at it, but perhaps I should tell you a bit about these 3 first. Now, that one is Rowlet. Rowlet can photosynthesize like a plant, and apparently it battles using its sharp feathers. That one over there is a Cyndaquil. The fire burning on Cyndaquil's back will flare up whenever it is surprised or irate. The Pokemon near the pond is Oshawott. Oshawott naps while floating on the water, and it can battle using the shell-like object on its belly. Oh my, I nearly forgot to cover the most crucial thing. How to go about catching Pokemon. Here you are, my boy. Pokeballs. Throw these at the Pokemon to catch them. You obtained 50 Pokeballs. A mysterious ball that can be thrown at wild Pokemon in order to catch them. These balls can be crafted by hand if you gather the necessary materials. Ah, but that won't do for an explanation, will it? I do apologize. Let me be more thorough. Now, I've mentioned already that Pokemon are strange, marvelous creatures. What's so strange about them, you ask? Well, each and every Pokemon is able to shrink itself down to a minuscule size. And that's where Pokeballs come in. Pokeballs are a recent invention, you see. Throw one of them at a Pokemon and... why, the Pokemon will shrink down and fit inside the ball, comfy as can be. And with that, you've caught a Pokemon. I know we've just met, but I'm afraid I've no one else to turn to. I'd be awfully grateful if you could catch my 3 runaways. Now, the proper technique is to take aim at the Pokemon, then let the ball fly. It's quite simple. Though far be it from me to say so, I suppose, given my own dire lack of skill in this area. Pokemon can be caught by throwing Pokeballs at them. Hold down the ZR button to ready a Pokeball and take aim. You can keep moving around as you do, so use the right stick to adjust your angle and aim carefully at your target Pokemon. Release the ZR button to throw the Pokeball. If it hits a Pokemon, you may be able to catch it. If you're ready to Pokeball but do not want to throw it, press the B button to cancel the throw. Oh wow, okay. Oh wonderful, you've caught a Pokemon. It seems you've quite the knack for this Pokemon catching business, Arceus. Jolly useful skill to have around here. Only 2 of my darling runaways left now. Still, this is most unusual. You don't seem fearful of Pokemon in the slightest. I can hardly believe it, Arceus. Incredible. You know, many people fear to even approach Pokemon, never mind catch them. Bravo indeed. Just one more to go. Let's wrap up this sharpish, shall we? Huh? Ah, yes, I'm afraid that can happen. Pokeballs are hardly 100% foolproof. Give it another go, old boy. Old chap. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, what a relief to have them all back. You see, the 3 Pokemon you caught have only just arrived at the village to help with our research. They won't yet listen to anyone. And as I mentioned, they bolted from the village almost as if they knew you'd come falling. But I must say, Arceus, I was taken aback by how well you use Pokeballs. How is it that you catch Pokemon so ably when you've only just arrived here? One can't help but think there's a reason you appeared here and now. Seek out all Pokemon. That object is an Arc Phone, you say? What an odd device. Could it be guiding you somehow? If you'll indulge me for a moment, there's something I'd like to share with you. You see, I have a dream to compile this region's first complete record of its Pokemon. We in the field call such a catalog a Pokedex. Yes, a proper Pokedex is a wonderful work of research containing detailed records of all the Pokemon to be found in a region. But in order to properly document Pokemon, one must of course catch them. And therein lies the rub, I'm afraid. Pokeballs have only just been invented and not many have mastered the skill of using them. Enter you, a person with a clear talent for catching Pokemon. Your goal is to seek out every Pokemon, and mine is to have all those Pokemon caught. A situation ripe for teamwork, don't you agree? Come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out, my boy? You've convinced me. Then whoever and from wherever you may be, I welcome you with open arms. We've a Pokedex to complete. Hey, Carl. First things first, let's get these Pokemon back to the village. Then we'll sort out your lodgings and find you some proper clothes and a meal and all that. Follow me then. Onward to Jubilife Village. I did not. Give me a second. Let's see. A tedious grind. Oh, let me read this first. Thank you for your tireless work keeping us safe, my good guardsman. This young man was of great assistance to me and my Pokemon, so I hope you'll forgive my bringing him into the village for a bit. Yeah, why not? I think, are you talking about like how you complete like the Pokedex and stuff? How it's not just like catching them, you have to catch like 5 or, you know, like see them use a certain amount of move like 25 times and all that? Yeah, I'm not sure if it's like actually required to like quote unquote like complete the Pokedex or like do the main goal of the game is to like really grind out all of that. I hope not, because I've always been like a particular like catch one, name it, you know, and like keep the team and just go that route. I never really liked catching multiple of any Pokemon because it just kind of took the uniqueness out of my team away. So I'm gonna play it that way, like I always have. And if I have to catch like 5 of them, I'll probably just catch them and let them go, like immediately. If you can. I'm not sure how that works yet. I didn't get that far, but I did notice that in the Pokedex, and I agree that that is kind of a tedious grind, if that is the case. I'm assuming they did it to make it have like some type of like really end game goal, like for a completionist sake, like having additional stuff to do, but we'll see. Yeah, fingers crossed. Yeah, this way if you please. Jubilife Village. It's come a long way thanks to the fine people of the Galaxy Expedition team. This road we're on now is known to the locals as Kanala Avenue. Where'd you come from? The village was built scarcely 2 years ago. There's much to do yet, and something. And since we know so little of the local Pokemon, people hesitate to step foot outside the village. Now that's impressive building up there is the Galaxy Hall headquarters for this entire outfit. Oh, botheration, I'd almost forgotten. I need to go and report that we've successfully recovered the escaped Pokemon. Might I ask you to wait for me at the canteen? It's just past the bridge here, then to the left. The Wallflower, it's called. Your ARC phone is beeping. Somehow it seems to show you where you need to go next. Use the minus button on the button to view the map on your ARC phone. You can consult the map for guidance to your next destination and information on your progress, missions, and requests. You'll also see guidance markers when you're out exploring or running around the village. If you're not sure where to go next, stop and look all around in all directions to try and spot one of these markers, then head for it. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess, you know, one easy way to tell would be like if any fully complete without having to get all the like the little notches of the Pokedex for each one filled. Because like if one completes with like maybe one of each notch, then, you know, that's gonna happen naturally anyway. So yeah, it'll be definitely interesting to see how that works. Well now, aren't you awfully suspicious? The Wallflower is for Galaxy Team folk only. We don't have seats for outsiders. Move along. Who are you? I've never seen anyone dressed like you are. What if you were attacked by a Pokemon? You'd be mincemeat in those flimsy clothes. If the guard let you through, you must have ties with somebody in the village. Perhaps you've met Professor Laventon? He's a scholar from a faraway place. His Pokemon do get away from him at times, though. It makes me a bit worried for him. I suppose I'm hardly one to talk. I've had some trouble with Pokemon myself. I was hit by a Pokemon move called Thunder Shock not long ago and had to take to my bed. But the professor, well, I do wonder how long he'll last. Unfortunately, it's just as Akari says. I'm a clumsy sort of fellow, to put it mildly. Oh, that was the professor. Oops, professor. But everything will be quite alright now. Our Texian here has agreed to help us with our Pokedex. Excuse me? You plan to appoint him to the Survey Corps? You can't just slap a badge on whoever you like without Captain Celine's permission. I'll allow it. Captain Celine? Assuming the individual can contribute to the Survey Corps, that is. I am the captain of Galaxy Team Survey Corps. You may call me Celine. Professor Laventon has told me how you helped secure his Pokemon when they slipped his control. And now it seems he would like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labor. You look to be about 15 or so. Quite old enough to work for your keep. But we can't simply take on a stranger who wanders in among us without any idea of their skills or origins. Tomorrow we shall see if you can prove yourself worthy. Oh, a most reasonable decision, Captain. Now, would you care to join us for a meal? I'm sure you've got plenty of questions for our visitor. That's quite all right. I prefer to eat alone, so I might appreciate my meals without distraction. Aloof as always, I see. Well, no matter. The rest of us can share a meal and some pleasant conversation then, eh? Benny, old chum, the usual potato mochi, if you please, but make it for 3 today. Wonderful stuff, Benny. Much obliged. Your potato mochi never fails to please. Yeah, whatever. Professor Laventon, where exactly did you meet our visitor here? Ah, well, you know of a great hole in the sky? The one people call the space-time rift? Our new friend fell right out of it. You can't be serious. Come now, I'm a scientist. My job is to observe and explain any and all phenomena. I concern myself only with facts. Now, you already know there are many Pokemon here in the Hisui region. That there are in the grass, in forests, by water, or wherever they like. Our job as a Survey Corps is to research them and find out what kind of creatures they are. Well, we know this much. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. It's all but impossible to know what kinds of powers they might possess or what sorts of wondrous things they can do. But that's where our Texian will come in. He successfully caught 3 Pokemon. Three of them in quick order, you understand. Nobody in the Galaxy team is capable of feats such as that. This means we can finally begin our Pokemon research in earnest. 3? We've had a hard time enough catching even one when wild Pokemon come after us. Well, to be perfectly fair, the Pokemon that fled to the beach weren't on the attack. But the key to catching Pokemon is getting close enough to aim your Pokeball well, and it seems our new friend is fearless enough to do just that.
Bring me everyone.
Oh.
What do you mean everyone?
Thank you, Carl. I give the main character credit. He's just rolling along with all of this. Imagine falling through time and space, just going with the flow. Yeah, we're fairly carefree. Does the Survey Corps really have the leeway to be enjoying a leisurely meal with this outsider? Your captain just ordered 10 whole portions of potato mochi, you know. The slow progress on that Pokedex of yours clearly has her on edge. I'm sure we'll start to rein in the good captain's stress eating soon enough. Now, have your fill, Arceus, and think, if you make it to the Galaxy team, you'll never have to worry about a meal again. The team provides for all of its members' needs, even if said members fell out of the sky. I just love how rude everybody is. That was quite delicious indeed. Yes, the food was lovely, but more importantly, you do remember that our Texian has a trial to pass to join the Survey Corps, don't you? Not to worry, I have complete confidence in Arcexian skills. Let's hope it's not misplaced. Arcexian, was it? For tonight at least, we'll provide you with a place to sleep. You may use our quarters there. Just look for the marker. But if you fail to pass the trial, we put you out tomorrow. You must move on. You will be expelled from the village to meet your fate and perhaps your death in the wilds. Yeah, just kill a 15-year-old kid. Captain Saloon's somewhat like Hisui. Is that Hisui? Hisui. In that they're both quite harsh. Now, she simply puts a stern front to help keep us all safe. At any rate, I think it's time we turned in for the night, eh? It's a good thing one can't fall out of the futons we sleep in here. I imagine our new friend has had enough falling for one day. And with that, I bid you both a good night. Yeah, good night. A rift in the sky, people falling from it, the world is full of mysteries. Head to the Survey Corps quarters, you've been assigned. How is the game volume, Carl? Is it too low compared to the mic? I can boost it by quite a bit actually if it needs to be. It's a jug used to store drinking water. It has a lid on top to keep debris from falling in. Okay, cool. Survey tips contain all sorts of useful information to help you carry out your survey work while in the Hisui region. To read them at any time, simply press the up button to open the menu, then go to the help screen. Handy tips for team members. Don't wish your toils to be forgotten. Diligent record keeping will save you from such a fate. To save your progress, press the up button to open the menu, then scroll with the ZL or ZR button until you reach the save screen. There's also an autosave function you can use to have your progress saved automatically. You can enable or disable autosave by scrolling to the help screen in the menu, then selecting settings. Alright, cool, thank you. It's a dresser of very solid construction, where extra sets of clothing can be kept. A nice fire in the sunken hearth can help keep the entire room heated. I've always wondered how these work. Like, what does the bamboo do? Is it just to hold it in the air without having it on the ground? Or does it like move when it gets too hot? I've never understood. These are some lovely stones that someone must have found, but they're just plain old stones. It's a full-length mirror. Our 5 principles. 1. Behave with courtesy to others. 2. Superiors are owed your respect. 3. Likes and dislikes are a luxury ill-afforded. 4. Those who are weaker must be helped. 5. Difficulties must be faced head-on. It's a paper lantern. It seems to use oil as its fuel. Alright, time to sleep. Rest until tomorrow morning? Yes. Pika. Chip. The next day. That was in episode 1 of Pokemon where Ash got attacked by the Pidgeys and Pikachu just let off a huge thunderbolt. Good morning, Arcexian. Are you up? Quite some lightning last night, wasn't it? Today is the day of your trial, so let's give it our all. Go to the Galaxy Team headquarters to hear about your trial from Captain Celine. Have you ever heard of the theory about that episode? What lovely weather we've got. I hope you had a nice sleep, even if this land is strange and new to you. Let's get to headquarters. Captain Celine is waiting. Yeah, and then he's just in a coma and from the electric shock. And that when he saw the Huo, that it granted his dream, but it was all in his head. And that's why he never ages, even though it's been like 20 years. The Survey Corps offices are here on the first floor. Don't give up. Keep those eyes open. The wild Pokemon, they were everywhere, attacking from all sides. I sent out my partner Pokemon, but against a whole pack, outnumbered. This is what happens when you go so far afield, but the medical corps will put you to rights. That man's with the security corps, and even with his own partner, he took a beating from his wild Pokemon. Without a partner Pokemon of your own, you might find this trial particularly trying. Captain Celine, Arceus is here. Show him in. You may enter. Let us get straight to it. If you wish to join the Galaxy Expedition Team, prove yourself capable by going out into the Obsidian Fieldlands and catch 3 different species of Pokemon: Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. Catching 3 Pokemon from the start? No one in the Galaxy Team has ever managed that. Did the stranger not catch 3 different Pokemon only yesterday? My trial should be simple enough for him, if the professor wasn't exaggerating things, that is. The Galaxy Team does not have the means to provide for those who only take without giving. If you wish to stay, you must prove beyond any doubt that you will be an asset to our cause. I will lend you one of our Survey Corps satchels to carry whatever you may need in the field. Hey Waffles, thanks for alert, dude. Hope you're doing well. That satchel doesn't exactly match your mode of dress. Akari, I expect you to step in if anything goes awry. The Galaxy Team's entry trial. Press the Y button by consulting the map on your ARC phone and you can check the tasks you have waiting. There are 2 types, missions and requests. Missions must be completed to progress in your adventure, while requests are optional and given by people you meet. Pardon, Arceus, come with me for a moment. Now then, a jolly good morning to everyone. Is something the matter, Professor Laventon? In order to complete our Pokedex and, well, simply survive in this unforgiving land, Arceus absolutely must pass this trial. And as a professor of Pokemon, I've got just the ticket to help accomplish that. One thing that, like, outside of the voice acting, right, Carl? Like, one thing I wish is that the Pokemon noises would be more like the anime. Like, they say their name in some type of way. Like, Pikachu did in, like, Pokemon Yellow. He would say, like, Pika instead of, like, the normal animal cry. And just, I don't know. That's always, even if it was just text, it would be more interesting. Go on, Arceus, and pick the Pokemon that strikes your fancy. With a partner of your own, you'll be able to fight off wild Pokemon outside the village. These little darlings are very dear to me, but it's plain to see they're rather curious about you. Well, my boy, which Pokemon would you like to keep as your very own? Alright, so, one thing I want to try is... Oh, whoops. I'm going to save here. And then I'm going to turn off autosave. Let's just make sure that, okay. Then actually I'll go ahead and save again with the autosave off. Now the Cyndaquil that I got when I first tried was Jolly. It had Jolly nature. So I just want to see if that's the same for like everyone. Do you want Cyndaquil as your first partner? Yes. Of course, he's the best. Now I think these are probably shiny locked, as you can see them, and they're not going to change color after you like select it, I'm sure. And with that, one of the Pokemon you caught at Prelude Beach for me will now be yours to keep. Good show. I've tucked Cyndaquil back inside his Pokeball for you, so take it, it's yours. You received Cyndaquil. A word of advice, my boy. Pay close attention to which Pokeballs are empty and which ones contain a Pokemon when you're out in the field. They look as if they're cheering on their friend Cyndaquil. Or perhaps they're jealous that it gets to help out with your trial. That could well be. They did go dashing from the village when Arceus fell out of the sky. After all. Well, not to worry, you two. I'll have you assist me with my research for now. By the by, what species has Captain Celine charged you with catching? Well, that's smashing. All three of those species can be found in the Obsidian Fieldlands. Let me give you some Pokeballs to use during your trial then. You obtain 20 Pokeballs. These Pokeballs may be handcrafted, but they work as a treat. Work a treat, as you've already seen. You'll have this trial cleared in no time. I guess you're finally ready. You'll have to leave the village for your trial, then turn left after you exit headquarters, then head for the gate. Oh, let's check our boy Cindy. Oh, whoops. Ah, impish. So it does change. Oof. Ugh. My inner perfectionist is like aching right now because one, special attack is horrible for Cyndaquil, or special attack being low is horrible for Cyndaquil because all of his stuff is like specials, and like defense doesn't really matter. Like, oof. No. Let me do a reset and see if it changes from just a selection. If not, I'm stuck with it. But I'm not gonna reset again. Like play through and try to figure out what the sweet spot is for saving to try and grind out like the perfect nature. Yeah, they added the Twitch app like a month or two ago. That's what I've been using to watch Twitch a lot, actually. It's really convenient. actually think Jolly is like a good nature. Best nature for Cyndaquil. Probably like modest or something. Yeah, modest, or timid. And lastly, mild. Modest would increase special attack, decrease attack. Timid increases speed and decreases attack. And mild increases special attack and decreases defense. Yeah, I've been kind of neglecting the Switch for a while. I got tired of soft resetting for shiny, whatever I was grinding for. I can't even remember now. I did like 400 and was like, I'll come back, and then never did because other games came out. Alright. Oh, it looks like it's the same. Oh no, okay, I'll take Timid. Timid's fine, because speed is actually really good to boost. Now, I wonder if those are like IVs, like already on display, like you have... Well, I think the minimum IV is at least one. Anyway, I'll take Timid. Yeah, it could be EVs. Alright. I will accept that. I'm just gonna keep autosave off. Doesn't really seem to be a point of having it turned on. Oh, what a curious getup you have there. I can already tell you're quite the character. I'm Volo of the Ginkgo Guild, the go-to choice for any of your mercantile needs here in Hisui. I've heard talk about you. Fell from the sky, didn't you? Now that's certainly a tale I'd like to hear. Oh, and you've a Pokemon. You're certainly full of interesting surprises. Investigating the odd and novel is key to any good merchant's success. So, what do you say? How about you and I see how our Pokemon stand up to one another in battle? Sounds good. I like you better and better. What a delightful find. I've also heard about this trial you're to attempt. Let's have a quick battle to get your blood pumping before you head out. Though I hope you know you'll lose if your Pokemon HP reaches 0. Ginkgo, guild member Volo challenged you to a battle. Volo sent out Togepi. Go Cyndaquil! Get him, get him, get him! Yeah, it's so cool, like, getting up close to the battle. It's pretty sweet. Moves, items, use them well, and the world will open up to you. Da-da-ding. Also, I'm wondering if 4 moves is the limit now, like, because it says you can, like, select the skills that you want to use, so maybe, like, you just gain all the skills, and then you can swap them out on the fly, like, whenever you want. That'd be really cool. It's always good fun to have your Pokemon do battle, don't you think? And as they gain experience through battle, they'll learn more moves and grow even stronger. Pokemon sometimes learns new moves when they level up. If you want to change the moves your Pokemon can use while in battle, open your satchel, choose the Pokemon you want, and select Change Moves option. But so few people here have their own Pokemon, if only more knew how to use Pokeballs. At any rate, let me help our 2 battlers recover from their little exercise. And to you, my Skyfallen friend, I present some potions and thanks. You obtained 5 potions. A topical medicine meant to be applied to Pokemon. It can be used to restore 60 HP to a single Pokemon. You can use them on your Pokemon whenever they might be worn out from battle. I'll be hoping that you're successful on that trial of yours. More Galaxy team members means more customers for yours truly, after all. That's really something. Not only can you catch Pokemon, you can lead them in battle. Now to the Obsidian Fieldlands. When you're leaving Jubilife Village, make sure you choose a destination from your map and tell Rest, the guardsman, where you're going. That way, someone can come to your aid if you're knocked out by a Pokemon. Your trial begins just a short way past that front gate. You're Arceus, correct? I was informed you'd be passing through. Your trial will take place outside the safety of the village. Please take care and to come back alive. Oops, sorry. This is our base camp, the last safe haven before you reach the wilds. For your trial, you must catch 3 species of Pokemon: Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. Are you ready to get started? Oh, Professor? Is something wrong? Ah, well, you see, Captain Celine got a hold of me after you left. She impressed upon me that I bear full responsibility for whatever happens to our sudden guest. That's our unsparring captain, but what help can you offer exactly out there, Professor? Butchered that. To be honest, my dear girl, I don't intend to lift a finger. Our Texian's talents are the real deal. He'll pass with flying colors. You'll see. Ah, so the responsibility for him still lies, in fact, with me then. Well, I'm sure our Texian will be fine. Let's begin the trial. This is Aspiration Hill. The species of Pokemon you're meant to catch all live here. I bet I could throw a Pokeball over those mountains. And along comes a Bidoof. Time to get ready to catch it. Let's go so fast. The key is to aim carefully. Not that you seem to need my advice, I'm just sharing what I know. Hold down the ZL button to focus on a wild Pokemon and keep it in your sights as long as it's nearby. This technique comes in very useful when aiming Pokeballs at a target or when dodging Pokemon attacks. Bidoof has a mellow disposition. That means it tends to not run away from people, so this will be easy. You caught a Bidoof. Well done. Time to find your next Pokemon. There's a Starly. They're little skittish things. Skittish little things, they'll run if startled. But you should be able to get close to them if you crouch. You'll be harder to spot. Press the B button to crouch and make it harder for wild Pokemon to notice you. Press the same button again to rise. If you creep into the tall grass while crouched low, it'll be even harder for Pokemon to detect. Alright, Carl. Thanks for the lurk. Hope you have a good night. That Starly caught as well. Only one more Pokemon to go. A medicinal leak. Are you sure you know where you're going? No. I want to explore, damn it. Darn it. I forgot, there's something I ought to teach you since you're still new to this. Here's the proper way to throw your partner's Pokeball. As Captain Celine tells us, have an item at the ready but want to send out a Pokemon? Press X. Have a Pokemon at the ready but want to throw an item? Press X. The Captain's a real expert on these things. Try throwing your Pokeball at rocks or trees like this one to have it investigate. If your Pokemon finds any berries or other items, it'll bring them to you. Now it's time for your partners to shine. We've reached your final hurdle, catching a Shinx. Every time I see it, I want to say Sphinx. Sub boy. There, that's Shinx. Shinx has an aggressive disposition. Could you already tell that? More or less. I thought you might. I can never tell until I focus on a Pokemon carefully. Once aggressive Pokemon get irate, they'll knock aside any ball you throw at them. When you use the ZL button to focus on a Pokemon, you can see how easy it may be to catch. The more arrows you see pointing up from a Pokemon, the easier it'll be to catch. An X icon will appear above a Pokemon if it has picked a fight with you. Be warned, Pokemon displaying this icon cannot be caught unless you engage them in battle. Don't worry though, I'll teach you the trick to catching aggressive Pokemon. You've got to battle them. Once they're absorbed with battling, you can throw a Pokeball at them and try to catch them. By now, you've got several Pokemon of your own, don't you? Take one of their Pokeballs and throw it near a wild Pokemon you want to battle. I've got no doubt you'll hold your own in this battle. It's easy to start a battle against a wild Pokemon. Simply throw a Pokeball that contains one of your Pokemon at it. If you can see that you currently have an item ready to throw, not a Pokemon, press the X button. It will allow you to toggle between your thrown items and your Pokemon team. Oh, whoops. Ember! Wild Shinx used a quick attack. Dang, you got me twice? What? That's it, you caught Shinx. You approached those Pokemon without a hint of fear and caught each one. You're like a gift the sky dropped to us. With you at our side, I think the Survey Corps has a real chance of compiling a complete Pokedex as we've been ordered. This is wonderful. I'm still curious why on earth you came falling from the sky like you did, but for now, let's tell the professor we're ready to head back. Oh, I said you'd pass the trial with flying colors, and it seems you went and did just that. Congratulations, Artexian. You've taken your first step towards seeking out every Pokemon. This calls for a commemorative photograph. With skills like yours, I suppose this was a foregone conclusion. Now then, we'd best report to Captain Celine. Time to head back to Jubilife Village, eh? In time, you'll be able to send Pokemon you've caught to live in the village pastures. You can bring up to 6 Pokemon with you into the field in theory, though we've never had anyone skilled enough to do so. Come now, you two, let's not dilly-dally. Captain Celine awaits our report at headquarters. I bet Captain Celine will be very pleased. It seems we won't have to leave you to die after all. Congratulations. You passed your trial. You can hold on to that satchel. I must admit, you've impressed me. I set a high hurdle to judge whether a stranger like yourself could be worthy, but you cleared it. This is yours, the official uniform of the Survey Corps. You received a Survey Corps uniform and a pair of Survey Corps sandals. Get changed into the room you used last night. Then you're off to report at once to the 3rd floor. Present yourself in uniform to our commander. This is your first official order from your captain. Do you want to change your outfit? Yes. Time to put on your Survey Corps uniform and Survey Corps sandals. And also change our eye color. You've changed into your Survey Corps uniform. Look how well our Survey Corps uniform suits you. It's almost as if the captain had it tailored just for you. I see you've changed. Regarding your accommodations, you might continue to use the room you may continue to use the room you slept in last night. You may wear this as well. Now present yourself to the commander. I've been waiting for you. I am Commando, commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. So you're Arceus. It's an honor. You know your manners, at least. I've been briefed on your situation, including how you fell from the rift in the sky. Now then, let's see what you're made of. Face me in combat. Let's charge at him. Hiya! You've got vigor. I'll give you that. You need to work on your sumo technique, but I do see some potential. Don't expect a warm welcome from everyone. Naturally, some will be slow to trust an outsider who literally fell right out of the blue. The superstitious among us might see your arrival as a portent of disaster. But you passed the trial that was put to you. No matter how odd you may seem, you're a part of Jubilee Village now. Dedicate yourself to the work of the Galaxy Expedition Team and complete the Pokedex. But I warn you, Arceus. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. Keep your wits about you as you work. Mission complete. So the commander has also accepted you. But understand this, you begin as a no-star recruit among our ranks. In other words, you have no rank at all. Perform well as a member of the Survey Corps and you will move up through the ranks. Indeed, you see, the more you add to the Pokedex, the higher your rank will become. And working on the Pokedex will also, of course, bring you closer towards that goal of yours. To seek out every last Pokemon. Here, you'll need this. You obtained a recipe for crafting Pokeballs. A recipe for crafting Pokeballs from scratch requires materials 1 apricorn and 1 tumblestone. And 3,000 as well. You will have to buy the necessary materials. Akari, you're an expert at crafting yourself. Teach our new recruit what he needs to know. Of course, Captain Celine. Now, as the experienced craftsperson here, let me explain a bit to start with. Crafting means making items with your own 2 hands. You can buy some items at the general store, but self-sufficiency is worth striving for. You can even make our most valuable tools, Pokeballs. Think where we'd be if we couldn't do that. Let's head to the Craftworks. The basics of crafting. Well done earning a place in our team. My name is F. I'm a local clothier. The professor asked that I ready you a change of clothes, so here you go. I do hope they fit. You received an everyday kimono and a pair of everyday trousers. I hope you'll avail yourself to the village humble shops. We'll be there soon. This way to the Craftworks, Arceus. You can use the workbench here at the Craftworks anytime you need to make an item in the village. And I'll supply what you need to make your first Pokeballs once you're ready to begin. Call it my way of saying congratulations on joining us. Just spend the money you got from the captain on clothes or whatever you think is best. Go up to the workbench and choose an item to craft. In this case, a Pokeball. You can use workbenches in Jubilee Village and the base camps to craft Pokeballs and other items. Crafting items requires a recipe and the necessary materials. Alright, so we'll go ahead and craft, I guess, 20 of them. You made 20 Pokeballs. You put them in your satchel. The basics of crafting complete. Oh, now that's some of the fine craftsmanship. Hard to believe this was your first attempt at stepping up to the workbench, my boy. You recall, of course, that Pokemon possesses the odd power to shrink themselves down. With the Pokeballs we crafted, we can make use of that power to catch them. Also that more Pokemon species can be duly recorded in the Pokedex. And on that note, here you are. You received a Pokedex. A volume for compiling the collected results of much Pokemon research. Professor Laventon continually adds to it with each report made on a new Pokemon species. Tasks with unreported data 10. All right. I prepared this volume just for you. I hope it aids you well in your aim to seek out all the Pokemon there are in this grand region. You'll have to complete lots of research tasks to help the professor fill out the Pokedex. The same goes for me, of course. I've also got Pokemon research as a Survey Corps member. I'd be all too happy to explain it more about the research task I could use your assistance with. Come join me at the Fieldlands camp whenever you are ready, my good Arceus. Getting to work on research tasks. Hey, excuse me, I couldn't help but overhear. If you're going to the Fieldlands camp, would you mind taking care of a request for me? I'm standing guard, so I can't leave my post, but I'll be here at headquarters if you want to talk about it. People have something to ask will have a request icon displayed above them. If you fulfill their request, you may receive a nice reward. Hey, so there's this Pokemon called Wurmple. Have you heard of it? Nope. Well, you see, I was having a chat with Professor Laventon, and he told me that after a Pokemon gains a certain amount of experience through battling and the like, it will sometimes change its appearance and become stronger. He said it was a phenomenon called evolution. Some Pokemon can undergo evolution, which changes their appearance and stats. If one of your Pokemon has met the requirement to evolve, you'll be able to select the evolve option when viewing the Pokemon in your satchel. And so I decided I wanted to raise a Wurmple myself and have it evolve. You're part of the Survey Corps, aren't you? If you catch a Wurmple, could you let me have it? There'll be a reward in it for you, I promise. Just give me a Wurmple if you can. Wurmple can evolve. Alright, let's try and find all the requests around. Here's another one. Can Pokemon of the same species really come in different sizes? I know the professor said they do, but I'll have a hard time believing it unless I see a different size ones lined up side by side. If there really are a Buizel bigger than mine, I'd love to see them alongside the one I have, for comparison's sake. And you're a natural when it comes to catching Pokemon, right? I bet you've seen where I'm going with this. If you catch a Buzel bigger than mine, would you let me have it? I'll make it worth your while. Big Buzel, little Buzel. Wonder if there's any like request indoors. I didn't check last time. I came here all the way from Hoenn, but this land has nothing in it. Alright. And we'll just try later. It's not a huge deal. Grab the ones we see and just go with those. I wonder what a Starly would like. You're that newcomer who fell from the sky. Are you heading outside the village? Of course you are. The Survey Corps must have to get out and about and compile that Pokedex. Book they're working on, right? Well, on your way, kindly do me a favor. Find out all about Starly. Pokemon certainly are terrifying creatures, but when I see a Starly, I simply feel whole. Now that I have the least desire to actually touch one, mind you. Please let me see Starly's entry in that Pokedex the moment you've completed it. Adorable Starly. Let's buy some clothes. A special parcel has arrived with your name on it. You received a modern jacket, a pair of modern trousers, and a pair of modern shoes. What a precious gift. Please take good care of such fine attire. A special parcel has arrived with your name on it. Oh, these are all like the limited time items. You received a Shaman Fancy kimono and a pair of Shaman Fancy bottoms. You received a Pikachu Festival mask and an Eevee Festival mask. Here at the clothier, you can purchase new clothing items such as kimonos or shoes. What can I help you with, hon? Well, we're gonna buy the woven cap. And we'll buy a dark slate kimono. I don't really like the sandals. I'll continue with the boots. And those glasses are lackluster. You come visit my humble shop again. And then let's go to the barber. Welcome, young man. What can I help you with today? Hairstyling? Splendid. Let's get you inside, shall we? Go on and have yourself a seat. I'll put things aside for you. Now then, my dear, what sort of look would you like to go for? We'll go with the messy ponytail. I think we'll stick with slate. Actually, I like the black. Slate's not bad. We'll keep slate. And, oh, these are like our eyebrows. Let's go with Slate again. Alright. You're sure about what you asked for, dear? Confirm. Lovely. I'll have that down for you and ready in no time. There, all done now. Why, you look simply wonderful. Now, shall I fetch your hat for you to wear? I'll wear it. Lovely. Here's your hat then, dear. Thank you for coming in today. Take care not to leave anything behind. Come back anytime, dear. Those ears. I know Shink's ears had odd markings on the insides, but what were they? No use, I can't remember. This will keep me up all night. Hey, aren't you with the Survey Corps? If you catch a Shinx, could you show it to me? I gotta see one with my own eyes. Please, I can't remember for the life of me what those ears look like. It's driving me up the wall. What did Shink's ears look like? Well, lucky you. We got one already. Got one of those Shinks to show me. Alrighty, let's have a peek at those round ears. That's it. Its ears have that yellow cross pattern on them, kind of like a star. Can't tell you what a relief this is. Felt like I had a bone stuck in my throat. Only the throat's my brain and the bone's a thought. Thanks for helping me get that bone out. Got 3 potions. Alright, let's go ahead and save it here. Wonder if we can actually save outside. Heading outside the village, are we? Stay safe out there, kid. Righto, let's get to it then, shall we? In order to complete this Pokedex of ours, there are a great many research tasks that I'll need you to help carry out, my boy. The details of these tasks can be found in the Pokedex for you to reference anytime. Research tasks are tasks you need to carry out to complete the Pokedex. Each Pokemon species has a different number of research tasks. Press the down button to open your Pokedex, then check what kinds of research tasks are available for the Pokemon you've registered. When you're focused out on the wild in the field using the ZL button, you can also instantly check the research task for that species by pressing the down button to open your Pokedex right to the page. Some Pokemon have some unusual research tasks, so be sure to check them out. You must catch and battle diverse Pokemon species and carry out plenty of research tasks. Do so and you'll gain research points and other rewards for your work. One last piece of advice, Arceus. If you see a wild Pokemon attack coming your way, dodge like your life depends on it. Dodge? Here, watch closely, and remember what I do so you can do it later. Hup! That beautiful flowing bit of gymnastics is what we call a dodge. If you're light on your feet, you can dodge out of the way of wild Pokemon attacks. That way, hopefully you'll avoid taking a beating and blacking out in the wilderness. The security corps had to collect me when I got the business end of a Shinx Thundershock. But don't you worry, I've got plenty of experience to draw on and I'll teach you plenty. Alright, let's talk to the professor real quick. Research tasks aren't simply about catching Pokemon, they will require you to carry out all sorts of exciting field work. For now, I suggest you listen to Kara's advice. You'll find everything much clearer with her help. Or would you rather return to Jubilife Village? No. As you wish. Best of luck carrying out your research tasks out there. Alright. Now we'll go ahead and save again. And it is time for a break. Just wanted to try and catch up to where I was. I didn't quite get there, but I'd like to get some dinner real fast. And I'll be playing this pretty late tonight and most of this weekend. So let's see if there's anybody else streaming at the moment. Let's raid Grimancy. Thanks again, Carl, for the host and for lurking, both you and Waffles, and anybody else who was lurking. I hope you had a good time, and see you next time. Take care.